Check in. I started early this morning. It's cooler than I expected, but the colors are worth it. Look at this. Perfect maple. The creek's still running strong from the rain last week. I'll keep heading north a bit and try to set up camp before dark.
I picked this spot because it's flat terrain, easy access to a water source, and the obvious lack of deadly ninjas.
And this is why it's very important to stay alert and observant at all times while hiking alone. Even here in the Shinobi Forest, tracking ninjas can be difficult, but if you look closely, there are signs. This is fresh starring. As much as I would love to take us in there, you never go cave exploring without the right safety equipment and a knowledgeable and experienced partner.
Now this is the reason I brought you out here. This is absolutely beautiful. Okay, I wasn't sure we would see anything, but I'm glad we came during mating season. Check this out.
If you're ever challenged or feel threatened by a wild or feral ninja, you could distract it with a fireworks display. Now, if you didn't bring any whistling bungholes, run fast!
I believe I may have run in the wrong direction.
Don't worry, we will get this sorted.
This is not how I plan to spend my weekend, but honestly, the ninjas have been very accommodating. Sure, I'm in a bamboo cage, but the sticky rice is excellent. So there's this really old ninja running this place, and I guess he's like magical or something. Anyway, my job seems to be filling up his bathtub twice a day and sitting with him while he yells at me in a language I don't understand. It kind of reminds me of my last job, but this one has health insurance. I'm honestly not sure if this is a game or a punishment, but either way, I'm just glad I don't have to sleep in that cage anymore.
Hey gang, have I got some tea to spill? But seriously, if you're ever captured by ninjas and they ask you to pour the Joan in a cup, do not spill the tea. This is advice you will not find in the employee handbook. Well, back to squatting then.
Right in my Michelangelo's.
So I woke up this morning and the entire ninja clan has vanished. Well, now that I think about it, that kind of makes sense. Anyway, it's been a pretty crazy weekend. I'm going to be honest, I don't have any idea how to get back to my car.
Finally, I've got reception. What's up, buddy? Just got out of the woods, finally got reception back. I think some ninjas might have stole my car, though. Whoa, calm down. Yeah, it's really me. What do you mean I've been missing for 9 weeks? Bro, stop tripping and come get me.
Sorry that took so long, partner. Old Agnes ain't as spry as she used to be.
I'm starting to think you're not actually taking me home. No, sir. No, sir, I'm not.
Am I gonna have to ride this donkey the whole time we're doing this thing?
Sorry, partner, I'm afraid so. You see, this is what's called a sight gag. And of course, you wouldn't want to disappoint all the little buckaroos.
Yeah.
In the old West cattle drives, land navigation and logistics were key to moving the herd without losing any cows and without losing too much of your cow's weight. I would also suggest from personal experience that any decent cowboy should acquire a taste for dirt, as it's guaranteed to find its way into your mouth.
Your strength comes from your forearm, but the technique comes from the wrist and elbow.
I think I got it. So what's next?
While most of the long-distance cattle drives from Texas to Kansas ended in the late 19th century, cattle drives still occur today. However, the distances are much shorter as they no longer need to drive the cattle to markets.
You're standing in manure, sir.
Well, that was a heck of an adventure, buddy, but I haven't been to work in 3 months. I'm a mosey on home now.
Good afternoon, sir. I'd like the snake in my boot combo, please.
Anything else for you today?
The Big Bertha Buffalo Shake with extra Bronco Stomp, an order of the Tumbleweed Tanglers with the Interstate Armadillo Cheese Sauce. You know what? Let me try one of those Death Valley Dusty Pies as well.
Got it. Pull forward to the window.
Much obliged.
Hey, gang, we got to live in this great big world together, so we might as well all do our part to leave the world a little better than we found it.
Howdy there. Have you ever heard of General William Tecumseh Sherman?
Well, I'm on a quest to find some gold he buried. So if you're headed to Georgia, I reckon I could use a partner.
Middle Georgia is pretty far. I've grown real fond of old Agnes here, but perhaps it's time we upgrade. If only we could find a place.
The donkey man says he'll take us as far as Milledgeville. You should be able to find some landmarks on your map from there. But first, we should stop and get a biscuit.
Good idea. I'm almost out of gravy.
Thanks a whole heap, donkey man. You saved us at least 3 days of walking. Take good care of Agnes.
Biscuits.
Biscuits.
From the largest headstone in Cemetery Square, travel 4,000 rods to the east. So I had to look that up. Apparently a rod is 16 and a half feet.
66,000 feet is 12 and a half miles.
Time to work off that breakfast.
According to the map, we're looking for a place where 3 creeks merge together beside a magnolia grove. Unfortunately, there's 2 places within a mile it could be.
Guess we're going off-road then. Did you look to see who owns the land? I don't want to scare anybody or get shot.
That won't be a problem. I own this land.
First spot was a bust, but this has got to be it.
I believe so. To think my great-great-great-great-grandpa camped here as a free man. Well, as free as he could be drafted into the service of the Union Army anyway.
We are getting close to that gold, my friend.
The last part of the legend says 120 rods southeast of Magnolia Camp, grave deep beneath the stone ear. At least, I hope that's what it says. I paid a considerable sum to have the document restored.
That's just under 2,000 feet. I'm excited. That sounded like metal. My turn.
That's a lot of silver.
Well, it wasn't gold bricks like we thought, but still, that's quite a find. What do you plan on doing with all that silver?
I think I'll donate this box of Bobby Dazzlers to the Thurgood Marshall College Fund.
That's a noble endeavor. I probably still keep a spoon and tell this story every time I dish out some ice cream.
Here's the car I sent for. Driver will take you home, or anywhere you may want to go. Thanks again for the company.
This is awesome, brother. It's been my pleasure getting to know you better. I'll hit you up next time I'm in the South.
I've put your home address into the GPS. We should be there in just a little over 2 hours, so please sit back and enjoy the ride. And if there's anything at all that you need from me, just hit that red speaker button on the door.
Thank you so much. I'm glad to finally be going home. I think I might take a nap.
What in the actual hell? So there's no sign of the driver. There's no keys. I don't have any reception, and somehow I slept for 2 days in the back of this limo. I have no idea where I am, and I only have a quart of water. But I found some interesting tracks in the sand and a crazy note from the driver. If you get this, bro, I seriously tried to wake you up. I couldn't just leave you, but I got bad news. A gang of road warriors took my favorite girl. I couldn't involve the authorities, and I probably won't make it back. I'm real sorry about everything. I left some water for you in the trunk. I know what you're thinking. If he was smart, he would just follow the limousine tracks back in the direction that it came from. And of course you'd be right. But the driver left without a struggle, possibly to keep me safe. I can't just leave this fella to rescue his girl without any help.
Bro, you're not dead. Are you coming to help? Hop on and I'll take you to meet the outcasts.
Welcome to Outcast Camp.
Thanks again for coming to help. Tomorrow we'll get the cars ready for the Slaughterfest. In 2 days' time, we ride out to bring my baby home.
It's been great getting to meet all the outcasts. I thoroughly enjoyed the bubble tea stand and the puppet show. And no worries, mate. I know my way around a wrench.
Honey. Sweet baby Jesus, it's hotter than a Hemsworth today. How would your lot feel about finishing this with a montage?
Works for me. Not bad for a pair of desert amateurs.
You ride like a dream on sand now.
Now this is way better.
Cheers to that, mate.
believe I may have been under the wrong impression.
You look a little confused. Is this your first time at Slaughterfest?
I thought we were fighting another gang to save your girl.
Oh, violence doesn't really solve problems. We prefer to race for desert supremacy. And we're gonna win and bring home my baby.
My navigator's sitting this one out. How are you at reading maps?
Besides the fact that I have no idea where I am, I'm actually pretty good.
Good enough for me. Let's go win this.
Warriors and wannabes, welcome! You have arrived just in time for the 9th annual Sandstorm Soiree we like to call Slaughterfest! 10 beasts at the line, and only the merciless make it back. Engines ready. Are you ready, fanatics? Are you ready, drivers? On my mark!
Just under 2 miles to the first turn. And you're gonna want to turn right about 70 degrees.
Well, not in last place anymore. Only 8 more to go.
It's 8 miles. See those 2 rally trucks up there? Gun it when we hit the salt flats. We'll pass them both. Great driving. Turn right 90 degrees after the salt refinery and keep to the low side of these upcoming dunes.
There is a shorter path through the oasis, but I think we should go around. I'm betting it's an absolute mud pit close to the water.
Trust your instincts. We'll go around. Good call. Looks like we're in 5th now.
There's a narrow canyon a mile ahead. We have to beat these guys to it to catch up to first place.
This is the last leg. Only 2 miles left. I'm not sure we can catch up to that rally.
You never looked in the back? We're carrying enough nitrous to glass a square mile. Hold on to something.
How does this work? Are they going to bring out your girl?
Absolutely! Here she comes now!
You've got to be kidding me.
This is definitely the right direction.
Evening, family. Saw the hazards. Can I help you with anything?
I appreciate the offer, sir.
I think I've just about got it.